So my name is Jennifer Rivera. I'm a former Army captain. I'm the Director of Human Resources and Veteran Affairs for Fountain House. It's an organization, community mental health organization, so I'm very involved in the community as it pertains to veterans and mental health. And I sit on the board of suicide prevention initiatives, so I stay very involved with the veterans. Having said that, I have many ideas, by the way, so I thought about, let me present just one. So a whole bunch of them. So with all the things that are happening and over 4,000 people that have died in wrong-way crashes, I thought of perhaps creating a solution for that. What do I press here?
Just use
The space bar, clicker.
What do I press here?
Just press this one.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we have that over the past decade, we have had over 4,000 people that have died in wrong-way crashes. In the last year alone, in Texas alone, 13% increase in how many people have died in wrong-way crashes. And so according to the National Safety Board, they're saying that wrong-way crashes involve about 80% wrong-way crashes are because people are intoxicated with alcohol. And so, for example, in the Taconic, I don't know if you remember about 5 years ago that there was a crash in which 8 people died, and the woman was intoxicated. Not only was she drinking, but she was also smoking marijuana, and she killed herself, her daughter, and some nieces, and there were 8 people involved in the crash. So that's the problem. What happened?
Well, I guess you press
You
the
hit
top
B.
button.
Okay.
Just press the right.
Okay. Okay, so action's already taken. So the National Transportation Board has already conducted a study on the wrong-way drivers. And so some of the recommendations that they came up with was they wanted to change the freeway ramps. And they wanted to do better pavement markings and then create red reflectors. And they wanted to lower the signs so that the people that were entering the wrong way on the entry side, they would actually be able to see that. And so it increases the visibility. That was their rationale for people that were driving, and it took into account that the headlights they would be able to see it. So what they were thinking, if they're talking about the headlights, is that all crashes, they're making the assumption that all crashes happen at night, but that's not necessarily true. And so, and that everyone that goes in the wrong way is drinking. They don't take anything else into account. The signs, also the price of doing those signs and lowering them costs between $200 and $300 per sign, okay? So the assumptions in the gaps of the recommendations that they did is that changing the paving and the markings assumes that the wrong-way crashes only happen at night, and the rationale only takes into account that the individuals are drunk. It doesn't take into account any other kind of drug, pills, or a person having a diabetic shock, or a person having a aneurysm, or any kind of illness. It doesn't take that into account. And it doesn't take into account any other kind of drug. So some solutions that I thought about. Create a wrong-way solution that averts the accident, averts it completely, so avoids it from happening. So create a wrong-way, do not enter and exit signs that light up at night, that automatically light up at night. So, and they can be solar censored so that it doesn't only light up when something happens, but they're always lit, so that the person, even if they're intoxicated, they can actually see that light up. Create and install sensors in the highway entryways so that when a car goes in the wrong way, the sensors automatically send the information up to the precinct, to the police force on the area that it is, and the sensors light up on the signs. So I envision that the signs are on that same road, so they like an Amber Alert, so that they light up and they say there's somebody coming in entering the wrong way, so they know that, and that the sensors also act as if a stopper, so it slows down the vehicle and actually makes it stop. So what I need to be able to do that is to create a patent, and so I did some research on how to do a patent, what the cost would be, and the difference between having a pending patent rather than actually going for the application of patent, the pros and cons of that. And I came up with that it would be better to go straight to applying for the utility patent because it doesn't take, it takes longer doing it the other way around, And the cost for it would be for the fees, the attorney fees and all the fees would be between $8,000 and $20,000 bucks. So I'm asking for $20K.
Okay.
Saying I have no competitors.
And 2/3 of our panelists have law degrees, so they may be able to talk to you about what it really takes to get a patent. Thank you, Jennifer.